Hey everybody, Andy here with Addictive Archery. I've been watching Hex N Hit on Instagram now for the last couple months, and I've really been impressed by some of the quality of work that they do. And so I decided to take a chance. I was a little nervous. I live in the U.S., and I was a little nervous ordering something outside, especially with someone I'd never met before. But to be honest with you, all the emails and stuff were pretty darn easy. As soon as I got them my design on PDF, they were able to send me some samples of what it would look like, and after some emails back and forth on the size, we came up with something that I was sure I'd be happy with. So I went ahead and placed my order. So you can see here I also ordered the branding iron, which I'll get to here in a little bit. But you can see the box is very high quality. It's very well packaged, and it took about 3 weeks after they made it to arrive here at my house, and I'm on the west side of the U.S. in Oregon. Now once I pulled the stamp out, I was instantly impressed with the heft to it. It's made of solid brass, I believe, and it's very well made. The threads were nice and clean and crisp on both sizes. Now you can see here I got two sizes. This one is I believe it's 1 centimeter by 2, and the other one is 2 centimeters by 5 centimeters. So here's a scrap piece of leather that I have. I believe it's about a 6-ounce veg tan, and I've cased it, so it's just starting to return back to its normal color. You can see on this bigger stamp, I don't think I put enough pressure towards the broadhead side of the logo. So here I'm testing out the small broadhead. It is much easier to stamp. It's a much smaller stamp, so you got to actually be careful how hard you hit it, because you stand a pretty good chance of cutting through the leather. Next we're going to try it on my Tandy impressor. This is actually used for applying stamps. You can see because of the width of this stamp, I put a adapter on there so I didn't mess up the threads. And it took me a little bit to adjust my impressor because it was quite a bit thicker. But you can see it actually does a really good job even on the bigger stamp there. A lot better than hitting it with the mallet, which I kind of expected. Okay, so this is the branding iron that I got in the kit. Just kind of unwrapped it. I had taken it out of the package earlier, so I'd put a rubber band around to keep the cord nice and neat and hung it on my workbench. You can see here, I finally figured it out. You just got to remove the stock rod out of there, and then the small rod that came in the kit actually screws into the back of the stamp and is a perfect adapter for that branding iron. So here's a scrap piece of latigo leather that I'm trying the branding iron out on. It actually worked pretty good on the small stamp. You can see I'm holding it there a little bit, and you can actually see a little bit of the bubbles forming there on the bottom. It worked great for a short time. So shortly after testing this branding iron, I started to notice there was a little bit of smoke coming out from where the cord entered the handle. I really didn't think anything of it at first. I thought maybe it was just some of the steam or the smoke coming off of the different leathers and woods I was trying it out on. But I think the branding iron is starting to fail. As you can see, some of my brands started getting less and less pronounced, and even though I tried moving even all the way back to paper, which I don't have a video of, it just wasn't leaving a mark or heating up. I put a thermometer on it and it was barely at about 60 degrees. So I figured I'd give them the benefit of the doubt. I put the large stamp in and waited about 20 minutes of it being continuously plugged in, and you can see it didn't leave hardly any mark, if at all, on this piece of wood. I believe the branding iron is starting to fail, so still doesn't deter my opinion of Hex N Hit. I give them 2 thumbs up.